The following is a special presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. And good afternoon, my name is Ron Juckett. Welcome to the program for this 25th day of August 20 to 22nd. We go back to January 4th, 1970, as we pay tribute to Lenny Dawson. No, we're not doing the Super Bowl game. We're going to do the last game of the AFL. The American Football League pretty much closed for business on that day in Kansas City as the Oakland Raiders and Kansas City Chiefs played for the 1969 AFL Championship. And so it's also kind of a tribute to John Madden as well. So we're going to use Action PC for this, the 2022 version. And so Daryl LaMonica and Lenny Dawson on a cold day at Municipal Stadium. This should be a good one. Kansas City, of course, would win this game, go on to play Minnesota in the Super Bowl in New Orleans, Super Bowl IV, and didn't get as much credit as the New York Jets did the year before for upsetting the Baltimore Colts and being the first AFL team to win a Super Bowl. Kansas City was the second over the course of the 10 seasons of the AFL. The Kansas City Chiefs or Dallas Texans, all quarterbacked by Lenny Dawson, won 3 championships. This is the third. So matriculate that ball down the field, boys. We got one for you. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders from Kansas City next. As Retro Sports Network presents a football special from Municipal Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, it is the Kansas City Chiefs and Oakland Raiders. So those are the lineups. I'm finishing my lunch here, so you can look at that for just a minute. But my goodness, look at all the Hall of Famers that you got going on here. They got, for the Raiders, Daryl LaMonica, Boom Boom Cannon, Freddie Biletnikoff, Warner Wells, Willie Upshaw, Joel Otto. On defense, Atkinson, Grayson, Old Man, Willie Brown up the corner. For Kansas City, of course, Dawson, Otis Taylor, Elijah Pitts, Curly Culp, Buchanan. It's just all that in a bag of chips. So a good defensive battle should be there. Coin toss is going to be won by the Chiefs, and they will take the football. So the Raiders will kick us off in a moment. McVay back deep for the Chiefs. Mitchell and Bell, the up man. But I'm going to take a bite of food. The Raiders kicking left to right. 24 degrees on this 4th day of January 1970. Kansas City will have the win in the first and the third quarters at 5-15. It'll be behind them, so flowing from right to left across your screen. So the kick is in the air by Blanda, taken at the 10, 20, 25, 30, and hit at the 35. A 25-yard return by Williams. Eyeshide, not Blanda. So McVay, a 25-yard return, and Kansas City starts this tribute on their own 35. Well, you know who the quarterback is, Len Dawson. Mike Garrett, one running back. The other setback is Robert Holmes. Frank Pitts, not Elijah, is a split end. And Otis Taylor is your flanker down at the bottom of the screen. The tight end is Fred Arbanis. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Robert Holmes, trap right. Handoff from Dawson. Holmes brought down by Toms after a gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 on the Kansas City 37. The line from left to right for the Chiefs. Jim Tyrer, the left tackle. Ed Budd, the left guard. E.J. Holub is your center. Mo Mormon is your good-smelling right guard. And Dave Hill is the right tackle. 2nd and 8, Garrett. Off tackle right to call. Handoff from Dawson. Garrett finds a little bit of room. The Toms again makes the tackle. And it'll be a gain of 1, 3rd and 7. It'll be a passing situation for the Chiefs. Lenny Dawson was the pride of Alliance, Ohio, Todd B says, very close to where you live. Let's meet the Raiders defensively. They'll play a 4-3. Art Toms, who's already made a couple tackles the left end. Tom Keating, the left tackle. Carlton Oates, no relation to Hall, the right tackle. And Ike Lassiter, the right defensive end. Bill Lasky on the outside. Dan Connors fills up the middle. And Gus Otto, the right outside. The corners, Nehemiah Wilson. And old man Willie Brown. The safeties, Dave Grayson and George Atkinson. Hits on a medium slant. Dawson under center. First throw of the day. Waits, throws. Hits, has it at midfield. Brought down by Wilson. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Let's get that weather off the screen. What year is this? This is the 1969 season, the last game in the history of the AFL. So January 4th, 1970, the winner would have played the Minnesota Vikings in Super Bowl IV. 1st and 10 for Kansas City, opening drive of the game, ball on the Raider 48. The Raiders and Chiefs hated each other. So Len Dawson would have all sorts of reasons to want to win this game. We're going to stick with the play, sweep right to Holmes, who goes to the near sideline and gets across the 45. He's brought down by Toms after a gain of 6. So 2nd and 4 for Hank Straham's Chiefs on the Oakland 42. Todd gave the flip answer of 2022. Raiders and Chiefs, divisional rivals, and there was some fights that were buried in the vaults of NFL films for years. I mean, today, one of those fights I saw was a bench-clearing brawl in football, and it would have been the lead story on SportsCenter for about 6 months. Fred Arbanis. No, not quite yet. Mike Garrett. Trap right on 2nd and 4. Handoff from Dawson. Flag is down. Garrett gets to the 40 before
encroachment defense.
Lasky makes a tackle, but that's going to be on Oates on the encroachment. And Kansas City gets a 1st down. Clock stopped 11:53, opening stanza here at Memorial State Municipal Stadium in Kansas City. So 1st and 10 from the 37. Garrett on a short pass. Dawson throws to Garrett on 1st down. He has it at the 30. Brought down by Lasky for a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. So Dawson 2 for 2 for 23 yards. And Kansas City is pretty much already in field goal range. Actually, the goalpost should be on the goal line, not the end line. 1st down! That's right. Holmes will sweep it near side. On 2nd and short, waits for his hold to develop, won't get it, as Lassiter brings him down for a loss of 3. So 3rd down and 4 from the Raider 31 as they work the near sideline. Can we mic up Hank Stram? No, just his hair. Hits on a medium cross. Dawson, 7-step drop, throws. Pitts has it, 1st down, and a lot more. Wilson with a tackle after a gain of 19, and it's 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the Oakland 12. So Dawson is matriculating the ball down the field, 3 for 3 in the early going for 42 yards. McVeigh comes in the game with Garrett. Warren McVeigh. Pitch to the far side from the 12-yard line. Dawson gives it away. McVeigh, can he get a room? He does. Down to the 10, turns the corner, and Brown makes a stop at the 7 for a gain of 5. So 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs on the Raiders 7. Opening possession of the game. Garrett. Off tackle right to the near side. Safety blitz for the Raiders. Garrett gets around it and is going to score. The Chiefs get in. Mo Mormon with a big hole. And Kansas City, 10 plays, 65 yards, gets a touchdown. So they matriculate the ball down the field. What a hole by Mormon. Not to be confused with Bowman from The Simpsons. So the Chiefs, 6-0. Here comes Centerwood in the extra point, and it's blocked by Grayson. Yeah, there's no Fortnite group to help with that. And that's probably not a word that you'd ever use. Matriculate. Where is Al? Wrong game. So Atkinson back deep for the Raiders. Sherman and Smith to return it. And 4 yards deep, they'll just take a knee. So Daryl LaMonica, the quarterback for Oakland. Charlie Smith and Hewart Dixon are the running backs. Fred Biletnikoff, the flanker. Warren Wells, the split end. And Billy Cannon is the tight end. They'll run it on first down. Sweep right for Charlie Smith from their own 20. Handoff from LaMonica. And Smith finds a hole. He is brought down by Brown after a gain of 4. The line from left to right. Harry Shue is the left tackle. Gene Upshaw, the left guard. Jim Otto, the center. Wayne Hawkins, the right guard. And Bob Sivis, the right tackle. Upshaw and Otto are Hall of Famers. 2nd and 6. Medium slant to Warren Wells. LaMonica wants to air it out. Has time, and he's got Wells at the 45. So first down, a gain of 21. Spot it right there. And Jim Marsalis makes the tackle. Stenerud's face mask probably hindered his view. Well, you know, when you wear one as extensive as Jan Stenerud. Yeah, let's meet the Kansas City defense, shall we? Jerry Mays, the right end. Curly Culp, the Hall of Famer, the right tackle. Buck Buchanan, the other Hall of Famer, the left tackle. And Aaron Brown, the left end. Jim Lynch and Bobby Bell, the outside linebackers. Willie Lanier, another Hall of Famer, the middle linebacker. Corners, Thomas and Jim Marsalis. Wonder if that's any relation to the Winston or Witten. Jim Kearney and Johnny Robinson are the safeties. 1st and 10. Trap left to Hewart Dixon. LaMonica hands it off. Dixon gets around the block and is brought down by Buck Buchanan after a gain of 4. So I'm going to take a bite of food. 7:19 to go first quarter. 2nd and 6 from the Raiders. So you've met everybody. As much as everyone talks about how much more passing there was in the AFL compared to the NFL, Kansas City averaged 38 carries a game. Trap left for Dixon on 2nd and 6 from midfield. Dixon over the midfield stripe, and Buchanan knocks him down for a gain of 2. 3rd down and 4. For the Raiders on the Kansas City 49. 6:39 to go. Smith on a short hitch on 3rd and down to the running back, and that is incomplete. LaMonica with a short drop, and that just didn't work. So the Raiders, on their 49 of Kansas City, into the wind, will punt. 24 degrees here. Not a warm day. Mike Eichide, the punter. Kansas City will let this one roll, I would imagine. Should land inside the 15. Eichide punts it away, and it will roll dead at about the 12-yard line. However, it hit Hurston in the leg, but recovered by the Chiefs. So 5:48 first quarter, 6-0 Kansas City. Garrett and Holmes in the backfield. Taylor and Pitts, the wide receiver. Fred Urbanus, the tight end. Otis Taylor on a medium slant. Dawson blitzed, rolls, throws. Pitts has it, so he goes to a second read. A flag is down.
Roughing the passer, defense.
And the Raiders showing no respect.
Penalty, automatic, first down.
No respect to Lenny Dawson at all. Makes him eat some mud, and so it's going to be 8 yards on the pass and 15 yards on the penalty. John Madden jumping up and down on the Raiders sideline. But Al, Red Sox fan, today's special referee, wants none of that. So Kansas City now has it 1st and 10 on their 35. That was a 23. You didn't get the missed kick joke? Stenerud is famous for wearing the one-bar face mask. Kind of like Joe Theismann. Mike Garrett. Off tackle right, 1st and 10. 5:39 to go in the first quarter. Garrett gets a good block and will get a gain of 4 before Bill Lasky can make the stop. So Frank Pitts has 3 catches already for 41 yards. It's not Elijah, it's Frank. Run. 2nd down and 6 for the Chiefs. They have the wind at their back. Going to try again for Taylor. Short crossing pattern on 2nd and 6. Lenny, 7-step drop. Taylor has it 1st down. Brought down immediately by Willie Brown, but not before Kansas City gets a gain of 9. And Dawson, 5 of 5 for 59 yards. 1st and 10 at the Chiefs' 48. McVay in the backfield with Garrett. Trap right for Warren McVay. Hand off from Dawson. And McVay brought down by Lasky after a gain of 1. That's the 3rd tackle for Bill. And Mo Mormon, who made the big block to score Garrett on the touchdown, made the bad block, got led to the tackle there. So 2nd down and 9 for Kansas City. 4 minutes and change to go. Clock running here in the first quarter. Garrett. They're going to set up the screen here. Dawson waits, throws. Garrett has it. 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He cuts outside, and that's a gain of 32. Talk about matriculate the ball down the field. So Dawson in this first quarter is 6 for 6 for 91 yards. Oakland blitzed. It was the right call. And here it is again. He had all sorts of blocking. And so Kansas City has it in the red zone. The old man, Wendell Hayes, coming in. He'll sweep it near flag is down, so he won't sweep anything.
Encroachment, Defense.
Somebody jumped.
Number 74.
It's
5-yard
Keating.
penalty. Repeat first down.
On the Raiders. So that gives Kansas City 5 more yards. They'll have it on the 14. Sweep right side. Hayes waits. Might have waited too long, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage before Willie Brown can make the tackle. 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. Medium cross to Taylor. They're going to try for the touchdown. Blitz. And Lasky brings down Dawson for a loss of 8. So 3rd and 13, 2 to go, clock running. Garrett and Holmes come in. Taylor on a medium cross. Todd, I think you don't need to really know a lot about hockey to get a lot of that hockey game. Stone Cold Hockey by Stone Mountain Press, coming at the end of September. So Taylor on a medium cross. Raiders blitz. Kansas City picks it up. And that throw was just for nobody. So with 1:20 to go in 4th and 13, Jan Centerud will come out for the field goal. It should be about 29 yards. Lenny Dawson to hold. Centerud. And it is wide left. Oh. If it's Stone Cold Hockey, does everyone come to the ice flipping the bird? Yes. So it's a 39-yarder, not a 29-yarder. The game rules are wrong. It should be at, oh well. So 1:14 to go, 6-0 Kansas City. Needs a, oh, that was Tribe Fan. Wow, because you're both the same color in the chat. Charlie Smith. Pitch it to the right side. That's near side. LaMonica gets off the pitch to Smith. Charlie over the 30. Hit by Brown for a gain of 7. Aaron Brown. How you doing, Big Dave? Having a good day so far. So near side, 2nd and 3. Oakland's second possession of the ball game, and that's the bottom line. That's right. They're going to go, wow, see, it's a whole different ball game. Kansas City's pass defense is very good. Bolitnikoff on a short slant on 2nd and short. LaMonica finds Bolitnikoff for the first down. Thomas with a tackle after a gain of 8. 1st and 10, 24 seconds to go. So the goalposts are on the back and on the end line, not the goal line. Charlie Smith will sweep it right. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 15 minutes gone in our tribute to Len Dawson. And his Kansas City Chiefs lead the Oakland Raiders 6-0. If you joined us late, here's how we got here. A Mike Garrett 7-yard run, sprung by Mo Mormon, was the only score of the first quarter. Jan Stenerud missed the extra point, was blocked. Kansas City 7 first downs to 2, and they had the ball. 10.5 minutes to 4:23 for the Raiders. Then offense 106 for the Chiefs and 46 for the Raiders. Dawson 6 of 7 for 91 yards. And one long pass. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders, and they now have the wind behind them. Dixon, trap right from the Oakland 44. Give to Dixon over the 45, and Curly Culp brings him down for a gain of 3. So 2nd and 7. Of course, the Raiders, the AFL champs after the 1967 season, the loser of the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl II. The Chiefs, as the Texans, played in the 1962 AFL Championship, the double overtime game against the Houston Oilers, who were in the Eastern Division. They beat the Buffalo Bills in the 1966 AFL Championship to go to Super Bowl I. And this is the 1969 AFL Championship to go to Super Bowl IV and to face Joe Kapp and the Purple People Eaters and the Minnesota Vikings. How you doing, Mike from the truck? So 2nd down and 7 for the Raiders as we get ready here in the second quarter. Smith, trap left. They're going to try to work it towards the center of the field. Handoff from LaMonica. Smith's got it. And Mays brings him down for nothing, and he'll have to like it. Jerry Mays. Jim Otto, the center, with the bad block. 3rd down. Bolitnikoff on a medium slant. LaMonica flush. Throws to Warner Wells instead. And Marsalis brings him down, but not before a 9-yard catch. And a 1st down for the Raiders on the Kansas City 44. 13:23 to go. First clock running, first half. Banaszak in Smith in the backfield for the Raiders. Pete will sweep it to the left, to the far side, and across the 45-40. He's going to get almost a 1st down, a gain of 9 before Willie Lanier can make the tackle. The Chiefs doubled Warren Wells, and Lanier held Banaszak to a gain of 9. So 2nd down and 1 for the Raiders on the Kansas City 35. Charlie Smith. Trap left for Smith. Gets the handoff from LaMonica and is tripped up by Lanier for nothing. And the defense will love that. Gene Upshaw didn't read his block well, and Lanier was able to get in. So 3rd down and 1 for the Raiders. They trail by 6. 2 tight end set. Cannon and Hogberg. Dixon. Fullback dive from the 35. Dixon gets the 1st down, but not much more. Curly Culp, gain of 2. So the Raiders get a fresh set, 1st and 10. 11 minutes clock running here in the first half. Now, I know it looks small on your screen, but you see the dueling helmets, the AFL on the left and Kansas City on the right. Well, before every home game for the Chiefs, that AFL helmet was actually the logo helmet of whoever they were playing. And they did it for every game. George Tuma, who you know as the god of sod, who worked every Super Bowl field since the beginning, was Kansas City's groundkeeper, and they just did it. Billy Cannon on a short cross, 1st and 10, Raiders to throw. LaMonica waits, throws. Cannon's got it by the 20. He gets to the 20 before Kearney can make the stop. It's a gain of 12. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. 9 plays for Oakland and 50 yards. And they've taken almost 6 minutes off the clock. Dixon. Off tackle right to call. LaMonica gives it to Heward, and Dixon over the 20. He moves the line for 3 yards before Bobby Bell and a whole gaggle of Chiefs can make the tackle. 2nd and 7. So the Raiders now on the near side of the field, and the ball is spotted at the Kansas City 18. Off tackle left for Smith. That should take him to the far side. They try to spread the field. He gets a bit of a hole. It's a gain of 2 before Jim Lynch can make the stop. So 3rd and 5 for the Raiders on the 16-yard line. Bolitnikov. Well, who are you going to go with here? Medium out to Bolitnikov. They want the 6. LaMonica rolls near side to Wells. Wells goes out of bounds. He gets the first, but not the score. So it's a gain of 9. And Wells has 3 catches for 39 yards. And so now the Raiders have taken half a quarter off the clock. 8 minutes in the first half. Clock running. Dixon. Trap left from the 7-yard line. Hewitt. Brought down at the 5. He keeps his legs moving. Lanier with a stop. And it's 2nd and goal to go from the Kansas City 5, and they'll spot it on the far hash. Banaszak is in the ball game for Dixon. And he'll go on the fullback dive. Banaszak to the 5. He gets in. Touchdown, Raiders. So Kansas City was doubling Wells at the line, and Oakland finishes it off. 14 plays, 71 yards, and they took 8:38 off the clock. Here it is again. And here comes the extra point. This should be Blanda. It is up. It is no good. No good. I'm not sure the Raiders had a kicker, to be honest. Yeah, and Kansas City's got... You know what? This is why... Not to complain, but this is why I don't use Action PC anymore for my replays. Because, look, we're already down people on special teams. So I got to go fix that. So it's 6-6 the score. Eichheid to the goal line. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's brought down at the 32. Let's give Kansas City their special team, shall we? Oh. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So 1st and 10 for Kansas City at the 34. Sorry about that. Garrett and Holmes in the backfield. Robert Holmes. Trap right. 7:25 to go in the half. Give to Holmes. 1st and 10 from the 34. And the Raiders, Toms, who's had a good day already. Art Toms' 4th tackle. No, there's a glitch in the game that makes sure that there aren't always players on special teams where they should be. And it happened twice already. The Raiders didn't have anyone to make the extra point, and Kansas City was already short return man. So 2nd and 10, 7:17 to go in the first half. Clock running. Taylor. Medium cross. Dawson back to throw. Raiders blitz. Dawson has time. Dawson has Taylor. Flag is down. Ball at midfield.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Number 24.
And surprise,
15-yard
Willie
penalty.
Brown
Automatic.
clothesline Otis Taylor, and that's a 15-yard gain on top of the 16-yard catch. So Kansas City gets the short field, and they'll spot it at the Oakland 35. 6:32 to go. So Dawson, 7 of 8 for 107 yards. Garrett will sweep to the left. Dawson sticks with the play call. Near side for Garrett. And Garrett finds a hole, and Connors will bring him down for a gain of 3. Second down and 7 for the Chiefs on the Oakland 32. 6-6 to score. The winner of the game, by the way, gets not only a steak dinner at a Kansas City steakhouse, but a free kicking clinic from Al Red Sox Fans Kicking Clinics. Al Red Sox Fan Kicking Clinics, bringers of success on all levels of football since 2016. Ball now on the Raider 32. Arbanis. Short cross. Dawson back to throw. Over the middle, Arbanis has it for a first down. Grayson with a tackle. No flag. It's a gain of 11, and the ball's on the Oakland 21. By the way, I installed this season last night, so it's not like it's been one that's been sitting around not used. Mike Garrett will sweep it right side from the 21. Hand off from Dawson. Garrett gets a block over the 20. To the far side he goes. Lasky makes the tackle. Hill, the right tackle from Kansas City there, does the loser get a Steeler fan buggy whip on his behind? Yeah, from Al Davis. Or Hank Stram's hair. George Daney, by the way, coming in. So second down and 4 for the Chiefs on the Oakland 15. Garrett on a screen to call. Dawson waits. Garrett runs his route. Has it at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Kansas City. Blockers in front. And that'll do it. So it's 12-6, the second time that Dawson has used Garrett on the screen, and it's been successful. I don't think that's 65 horsepower trap, but it might as well be. So Kansas City getting another touchdown. Mike Garrett spikes it there. Here comes the extra point. Stenerud finally gets one. And my goodness, see, you go to Al Red Sox Fan Kicking Clinics, making kickers successful since 2016, and something good happens. 4:46 to go in the first half. It's Kansas City 13, the Raiders 6. So Atkinson back deep. I'm going to finish my lunch. We went from hot noodles to cold. So Oakland has the win. Stenerud will kick it short. Taken at the 10, 20, 25, 30. Got some room over midfield and brought down by Stein. Atkinson returns it 43 yards to the Kansas City 48. The Raiders with special teams. Yeah, there's no one there to kick an extra point. And everyone else is good. So first and 10. Wells on a long slant. Raiders want something now. They're going for the bomb. And he's brought down by Mays. Jerry Mays. LaMarca thought he had time. He didn't really have anybody open. And Jerry Mays with a sack. 4:25 to go, first half. Second down and 18. Smith on the draw. Charlie Smith, handoff from LaMonica. Charlie over the 45. Flag is down.
Holding offense.
Number
65, 15-yard penalty.
Hawkins, the right guard, gets called for the hold. And in the AFL, it's 15 yards. So second down and 33 for the Raiders on their own 29-yard line. Smith on a screen. Let's get some of this back. LaMonica waits, throws. Smith has it at his own 25, over the 30, over the 40, down the right sideline, and out of bounds at the Kansas City 49. And so that's a gain of 22 on 3rd and 11. Unless you think LaMonica has been forgotten here, he's 6 for 7 for 81 yards. So third down. Bolitnikov. Medium cross. Has time, but no receiver. He went to Cannon, his second read to tight end, but Willie Lanier tipped it away. So fourth down. Mike Eyeshide to punt it, and this will be a sideline special. And it will roll out of bounds at the 9-yard line. So a 40-yard punt, no return, 3:15 to go. Kansas City up 13-6 in the 1969 American Football League championship game. Holmes will run a trap to the right. Far side from the 9. Brought down behind the line by Gus Otto. Now Lassiter, the left end for Oakland, is out. He hurt his knee. Probably got stepped on. So the clock stops with 3:08. And the ball on the Kansas City 8 following the 1-yard loss. McVay and Garrett in the backfield. Garrett on a draw. Handoff from Dawson. Garrett really back to the line of scrimmage. And Holub, who was the center for Kansas City, is now probable he got a stinger. So Remy Prudhomme, a household name in his own house, is now the center. Third down and 10 for Kansas City. Short slant to Otis Taylor. Dawson blitz, throws in a hurry, intercepted by Brown, and Old Man Willie's going to score. Willie Brown with a pick 6. It was a bad throw by Leonard. You can hear Hank Stram going, a bad throw, Leonard, a bad throw. And Willie Brown brings it all the way to the house. Here it is again. They blitzed him, and I'm not sure who he was throwing to. So Oakland is now down by a point, 13-12. And Blanda converts it. So 2:52 to go in the first half, and the Chiefs and Raiders are knotted up at 13. McVay, Mitchell, and Bell back to return. Taken at the 5 by McVay. 20. Hit for a gain of 24. Lassiter back for Oakland. And Hola back for Kansas City. So 2:42. Dawson's first mistake ties the game. Holmes will sweep it right to the far side. Holmes waits for a block, gets it over the 30, 35. First down and more. He gets around another defender, and Lasky with a tackle after a gain of 19. Only D. Scott Howard would root for against the team in a tribute game. Go Raiders. By the way, lots of ice-cold Fresca available at halftime. Beverage of choice of AFL champion quarterbacks such as Lenny Dawson. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on their own 48. Holmes off tackle right to the near sideline, and he is hit at midfield. The ball is loose, and Otto has it. Oakland will recover. So another turnover from Kansas City. It is cold here at Municipal, but there is no precipitation. It is a dry field. And so a minute 53 to go. Let's see the turnover. Just knocked it out of his hands. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders on their own 49. They have all 3 timeouts left. Biletnikoff on a medium out. LaMonica waits, throws, far side. Biletnikoff steps out of bounds. Thomas with a tackle. And they say he stayed in. Hurry up package is on. 1:43 to go. Ball on the Kansas City 33. Smith off tackle left, trying to catch him off guard. Does it work? Yeah. He gets to the 31 before Buck Buchanan can make the tackle. 2nd and 8. Billy Cannon. A short out to the tight end. LaMonica waits, throws. Cannon's got it. 1st down. He goes to the sidelines. Flag is down.
Holding offense. Number 65.
But it's a Celine
15-yard
Dion
penalty.
play because it's all coming back to the Raiders now. Hawkins gets flagged for the hold. And so not only do you take the 13-yard pass play off the board, you back them up 15 to the Kansas City 46. 2nd down and 23. There's no 3 wide receiver sets. So Wells on a medium cross. LaMonica sticks with the play. 1:04 to go. Has time. Throws. Wells has it. But he won't get the 1st down. It's a gain of 22. They needed 23. And the Raiders call time. So Wells, 4 catches, 61 yards. And 3rd one for Oakland. LaMonica now 8 for 10 for 121. And the Raiders are 3 for 5 on 3rd down. Charlie Smith on the fullback dive. They've got 2 plays called here. Smith gets the 1st down. He gets to the 21. It's a gain of 3. LaMonica quickly to the line. Fly pattern, medium fly pattern for Biletnikoff from the 21. Darrell waits, throws, corner, Biletnikoff, touchdown, Oakland Raiders. He had the good coverage, and boy, does that turnover hurt now. 34 seconds to go. Both the turnovers have led to Raiders scores. This drive, 5 plays, 51 yards. In a minute 19. So this is to make it 20-13. Blanda boots it. And so 34 seconds to go in the half. You wanted some offense in an AFL game. Well, my goodness, you're going to get it. McVay, the deep man for Kansas City. He'll get it at the 10 to the 20. 30, 35. He's got room. He's nearly at midfield. The clock has stopped. 24 seconds to go, and Kansas City has all 3 timeouts. Yep, 24 seconds left. Pitts on a medium cross. Dawson to throw. Has time. Has Pitts at the 35 of Oakland. Wilson will make the stop. It's a gain of 20. They call time. 17 seconds to go. Dawson now 10 of 12 for 153 yards. And for Centerwood, it would be about a 50-50 chance here. Garrett on the screen, far side. Dawson throws. Garrett has it. And he gets to the 35. He's brought down by Lasky after a gain of 7. Ball on the 25. 10 seconds to go. 2nd and 3 for Kansas City. Taylor on a long cross. Dawson blitzed. Has time. Now he's brought down by Connors for a loss of 24. So Dawson, realizing he was in trouble, just kept running back and back and back and back, and it's 3rd down and 27. They'll call time with 1 second to go. Hail Mary to Otis Taylor. Dawson. Long throw. No. And that's the half. Oakland will get the football. 30 minutes in the books. A lot of scoring here in the second quarter. It's the Raiders 20. The Chiefs 13. Well, after a strong defensive first quarter, Oakland puts up 3 scores in the second. Banasic a 5-yard run with 7:36. Kappa, 14-play, 8.5-minute drive. Then Dawson found Mike Garrett on a screen to go up 13-6. And then the turnovers hit. First, an old man, Willie Brown, 22-yard interception return that Blanda converted the extra point to tie the game. And with 34 seconds to go, LaMonica found Bolitnikov in the corner to make it 20-13 following the extra point. Dawson, the man of the hour, is having a good game. He's 11 of 14 for 160 yards. LaMonica, Mr. Howard, is also playing quite well. 9 of 11 for 142. So yardage-wise, you can't get much more even than this. Both teams have a net yardage of 182 yards. Atkinson back to return. Stenerud to the 5. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and he nearly gets to midfield. Out of bounds at the 43. So I'm going to ask Mr. Howard if he's still here. Obviously, you grew up a Raiders fan because you said go Raiders. So what was it like when Seattle finally got a team? I know they were an NFC team the first year, but how hard, especially after they became an AFC team in 77, was it to switch alliances if you did at all? So 1st and 10 on the Raider 43. LaMonica the quarterback, Smith and Dixon the running backs, Bolitnikov and Wells the wide receivers, Cannon the tight end, Shue and Sivis the tackles, Upshaw and Hawkins the guards, and Otto the center. Trap right to Hewart Dixon from the 43, and Dixon gets to the 45 before Bell can make the tackle. That's Bobby Bell. Defensively for Kansas City, Mays and Brown the ends, Buchanan and Culp the Hall of Famers the tackles, Lynch and Bell the outside linebackers, Lanier the inside linebacker, Thomas and Marsalis the corners, Robinson and Kearney the safeties. 2nd down and 8 for Oakland. They're working the near side, left to right with the wind as we start the second half. Smith will sweep it to the right. Near side, 45, hit right there by Bell for no gain. So 3rd down and long for Oakland. Cannon on a short slant. LaMonica in the pocket, going to go to Smith instead. Smith trying for a first down. Charlie reaches over. No, they got the Dave Gardner measurement, and it's 4th and 1. No, that was the Al Red Sox fan measurement, and so it's 4th and 1 from the Kansas City 48. Triple tight end set. Wells moves in to block. LaMonica will run the fire drill on the bootleg. LaMonica waits. Can he find anything? Rolls to the far side. First down. And they got it. Robinson with the tackle after a gain of 4. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the Kansas City 44. Banasek in the backfield now with Smith on as Oakland has a fresh set. Pete will sweep to the right. Near side from the KC 44. He gets to the 42 before Aaron Brown can make the tackle. 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. Opening drive, second half. 12:09 to go in the third, clock running. Smith will go to the far side on the trap left. Hand off from LaMonica. And Smith picks up 2. Curly Cope with the tackle. 3rd down and 6. Baseball back for you tomorrow on the channel. So 3rd down. Bolitnikoff. Short slant to call. LaMonica back to throw. Has time. But he doesn't. He gets picked off by Lynch. How about that? And a gain of 9. And for the first time today, the Raiders turn it over. Lynch, one of those linebackers, jumped the route. And Dawson and company take over on their own 38. 10:40 to go in the third quarter. Garrett and Holmes, the running backs. Taylor and Pitts, the wide receivers. Arbanis, the tight end. The man of the hour, Len Dawson, calls the signals. Tyrer and Daney, the tackles. Bud and Mormon, the guards. And Halub is the center. Trap right for Robert Holmes from the 38. Holmes gets the ball over the 40. Atkinson makes a tackle. Lasky, the right outside linebacker for the Raiders, jams his toe. Clock stopped at 10:32. Defensively for the Raiders, Lassiter and Toms the ends. Keating and Oates the tackles. Otto and Oliver now the outside linebackers. Connors the inside linebacker. Brown, one corner, who got a touchdown, pick 6. Wilson, the other. Grayson and Atkinson, the safeties. 2nd down and 6. Garrett. Trap left from the Kansas City 42. Cuts right, but is brought down by Connors for a loss of 1. And Lasky, the right outside linebacker, jumps back into play. So 3rd down and 7. Otis Taylor on a medium cross. Dawson throws and dropped by Taylor. Taylor was open at the Oakland 45 and dropped it. And you can tell by his picture, he's kind of rolled his eyes. Midlife crisis. Perfect replay memorial. Thank you. I thought about Super Bowl 4. But the teams are rated differently. Midlife, oh, thank you, 19 months. On a 10-month streak. I thought about Super Bowl 4, but they're rated differently. Kansas City, being an AFL team, is rated as a lower league. And Minnesota is rated as a Super Pro team. And so I wanted to give Kansas City a fighting chance. You know how my replays go for Memorial games. So they will punt this on 4th and 7. First time today we've seen AFL original Jarrell Wilson. Gonna punt it deep to Atkinson. Inside the 20. Yeah, great old-time rivalry. Yep. Atkinson at the 20 to the 30 and hit at the 37 for a return of 12. Hopefully Scotty's still here. 1st and 10 now for the Raiders. It was a pick 6 That was the Bolitnikov touchdown that put them ahead. And so the Raiders, who just came off their first turnover, the game got away with it. Kansas City has turned it over twice and turned it into 14 points for Oakland. Dixon. Off tackle right, 1st and 10 from the 34. Gets to the 35, 40, got a good block. Kearney with a tackle after a gain of 8. And it's 2nd and 2 for the Raiders. 9 minutes clock running here in the third quarter. Charlie Smith. Trap left. Cuts it to the far side. Brought down in the ball by Lanier.
Illegal shift. Offense. Number 81, 5-yard penalty.
Warner Wells gets called for the illegal shift. So it's 5 yards and it's 2nd and 7. Your dad, John says, for some reason loved the Raiders. But liked Len Dawson. Who could not like Len Dawson? Honestly, who would not like Len Dawson? 2nd and 7 for Oakland. Banasek sweeps left from the 37 on 2nd down. Gets a block, but gets nothing. Lanier right there, and it's a loss of 3. So 3rd and 10 for Oakland. 8:31 to go. We've crossed the 1 o'clock hour, by the way. This is a Len Dawson tribute game on Retro Sports Network. Tonight, following the game on most of these stations, will be Bonanza. Dun, 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 dun. Haas brings Little Joe into town for some wine, steak, and a couple dance moves. Will Ben Cartwright approve? That's tonight on Bonanza, followed by Ed Sullivan. Topo Gigio is the guest host for Ed tonight, and the Rolling Stones are the musical guests. Topo Gigio hosting the Ed Sullivan Show tonight at 8, followed by The Man from U.N.C.L.E., or The Man Who Cried Uncle, which would be the quarterback that took the biggest pounding in this game, and then the Retro Sports Network Sunday night movie, St. Louis Blues, starring Judy Garland. D. Scott Howard says, I was a Rams fan in the 60s. 67 is still your favorite team, the Fearsome Foursome. And switched to those Raiders and stuck with them through the 80s. I follow the Seahawks much like the Mariners just because they're a local team, but no real emotional connection. Don't really have an NFL team these days. All right. Oh. Is Alliance in the Philadelphia Burbs? No, Alliance is in Ohio. Born and raised in Philadelphia. And so the fresh diaper of Bel Air will be at 10:45 tonight on Retro Sports Network. 3rd down and 10 for the Raiders. Bolitnikov. Medium fly the call. LaMonica blitzed. Throws. Bolitnikov has it at midfield. Brought down by Thomas immediately, but it's a gain of 17 in the process. So for Fred, 4 catches, 64 yards, and 1st and 10. LaMonica and Dawson are having great games. Darrell now 11 for 14 for 166. Charlie Smith, a pitch to the right side. LaMonica gets it away. Smith on the 49 gets to the near sidelines. 45 hit by Robinson for a 9-yard gain. Billy Cannon, the tight end, with a big hole. Charlie Smith, 10 carries, 29 yards. So 2nd and 1 for the Raiders on the Chiefs' 40. The second half of the third quarter. Banasek sweeps it left side. Goes up far. Banasek waits for a block. Gets around the end. Gets the first down. Mays makes the tackle. Pete gets a gain of 2. So a fresh set in Eastern Massachusetts on the clock, 6:17. And we can go with Todd and Smith. Larry Todd will get the carry from the Chief 38. Gonna go off tackle right. Flag is down.
False start. Offense.
Somebody jumped.
Number 25, 5-yard
Bolitnikov.
penalty. Repeat, first down.
Must be he had too much stickum on his paw. So 1st and 15 from the Kansas City 43. Raiders, 5:43 to go, up 20-13 here in the third quarter. The Raiders, gosh, are you shocked at this number? They've had 8 penalties in this game for 80 yards. Todd on the draw from the 43, 1st and 10, or 1st and 15, and Todd is stood up by Curly Culp for no gain. So 2nd and 15 for the Raiders. Charlie Smith on the screen. LaMonica, he's going to have to scramble on this one. LaMonica hit by Willie Lanier for a gain of 1. They called for the screen. Jim Otto missed his block. Kansas City was playing for a deep pass, and there wasn't anybody to throw that football to. So 3rd down and long for the Raiders from the KC 42. And with the goalposts on the back line as the goal line, they are not going to be able to kick from here. Jim Otto is still 0-0, your favorite NFL player. Wells. Medium slant, flag is down.
Encroachment, defense.
Kansas City's going to give him 5 yards. Buck
5-yard
Buchanan
penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
gets the lecture from Hank Stram's hair. So 3rd and 9. Wells on a medium cross. LaMonica steps, throws. No. Marsalis got a hand on it. And on 4th and 9, you're really in no man's land. You can't really kick it. And so Eyeside's going to pooch it. Going to try to pin Kansas City inside the 5. He pooches it. And oh, it's a beautiful punt. It rolls dead at the 2-yard line. And Iron Man was Otto, but certainly paid for the price in later life. So Kansas City is backed up to their own 2-yard line. 4:02 to go. 3rd corner. Triple tight end set. Urbanus, Pitts, and Richardson. Garrett. Off tackle right. He's going to get the ball in his end zone. Got to be careful here. And he's going to get tackled by Oates at the line of scrimmage. He did get out. He did get out. So no safety. You know about me and safeties. Garrett on the draw. Garrett. Again, get out of your end zone. Connors makes the tackle, and this time he got to the 7, so the chalkboard didn't show it. So Garrett on the draw got 5. Now they go into a conventional set. Dawson, by the way, can't run. Pitts on a short slant. Dawson to throw, blitzed, and is brought down by Otto at the 2-yard line. So that's a sack. 3rd time today that Lenny's been sacked. And the Chiefs are going to be punting from in their own end zone. So Wilson, a deep punt into the wind is the call here. The Raiders send the kitchen sink, and maybe the bathroom sink too. Wilson punts it away, drilled to midfield, but returned for 9 yards by George Atkinson, and they take over on the Chief 39. 1:47 to play in the third quarter. Raiders 20, Kansas City 13. Cannon. Short hitch the call. LaMonica throwing on 1st down. Cannon has it in stride, has a 1st down, tries to cut back towards the middle of the field, gets a gain of 12. 1st and 10 from the Kansas City 27. And so LaMonica, again, 12 for 16 for 178. Charlie Smith. Trap left, 1st and 10. Handoff from LaMonica. Smith cuts it to the 25 before Buchanan can make the tackle. They're going to give him a gain of 1. So 2nd and 9, last minute of the 3rd quarter. Bolitnikoff. Medium slant. They're going to try for the touchdown now. LaMonica has time. He rolls around. He's got Bolitnikoff at the 9. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders. Marsalis missed the tackle, and the Raiders make it a 2-score game. Or a 2-touchdown game, rather. Bolitnikoff wide open. Here comes the extra point. Blanda makes it. So 16 seconds to go in the 3rd. And the Raiders go up 27-13. And people click off. McVay back deep. McVay from his 4. 20. 5-yard line. 21 on the return. And the Chiefs subdued celebration. They've earned it. I mean, LaMonica 13 for 17 for 204 and 2 scores. Neither team has run the ball all that well. Pitts on a long slant. Dawson airs it out. Rolls. Has time. Has Pitts, who is hit for a gain of 24 as the gun sounds. We've played 45 minutes here in Kansas City, and somehow it's taken us an hour and 12 minutes to do so. After 3, it's the Raiders 27, the Chiefs 13. So the only scoring in the 3rd quarter came at the very end of it. Daryl LaMonica having himself a good day. A 26-yarder to Bolitnikoff to make it 27-13. Daryl 13-17 for 204. Len Dawson 12-16 for 184. A touchdown pass and sack 3 times along with a pick 6. The Raiders and Chiefs were pretty much dead even at the half in yards. But now the Raiders have outgained the Chiefs 272-209. Raiders have turned it over once, Kansas City twice. And they start. Kansas City has the win behind them. They trail by 2 touchdowns with the ball on their own 49. Trap left for Holmes. Raiders trying to break through the line. Holmes gets a block into Raider territory, and he's going to get a 1st down. That's a gain of 11. Robert Holmes, 9 carries, 41 yards. And if Kansas City's going to come back, they have to run the football. McVay in the backfield now. Garrett. Traps right. No audible. Dawson sticks with a play call. Gives it to Garrett, who's across the 40, 35-yard line. Lasky hits him at the 33, and for Bill, that's 10 tackles and a gain of 7 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs, or 2nd and 3 for the Chiefs on the Oakland 33. McVay on the flat pass. Dawson goes near side, has McVay. McVay bobbled it, got around it, and Otto brought him down for a loss of 2. So 3rd down and 5 for the Chiefs on the Oakland 35. Pitts on a medium fly. They'll stick with the call. Dawson blitzed. Rolls. Flips it down to Garrett, who dropped the ball. And on 4th and 5, they're going to bring out Stenerud for 45. A 52-yarder. Stenerud. That massive face mask getting in his eyesight. Dawson to hold. Stenerud. It's long enough. Right down Broadway. And so there's life in the Chiefs yet. 12:33 to go in the football game. It's the Raiders 27, the Chiefs 16. Atkinson back deep. It's an upman for the Raiders on the 2. To the 10. To the 27. That's Rod Sherman. Looks like Vin Scully. And Mitchell makes the tackle at the 27. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They lead by 11. 12:21 to go in the football game. Smith off tackle right. LaMonica hands off to Smith. And he is stifled for no gain by Johnny Robinson. 2nd and 10. Dixon. Pitch to the near side. Or the far side. Dixon has it. Turns the corner across the 30. Brought down by Lanier after a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3. So Hewart, 9 carries, 33 yards. Lanier has 6 tackles. Banasek. Trap right to call from the 34. Handoff from LaMonica, and Pete has the 1st down and more. A gain of 5. Bobby Bell got shoved back. Kansas City doubled Warren Wells, and Banasek converts the 1st down. And now the clock is Oakland's friend. 1st and 10, 11:21 clock running from the Raider 39. Smith off tackle right, ball at the midfield mark, or between the hash marks. Smith over the 40. Brown brings him down for a gain of 4. And it's 2nd and 6 for the Raiders. And they have controlled the line of scrimmage here in the second half. Wells. Medium cross as LaMonica goes to the air. Darrell looks around. He throws, and that's incomplete. Nobody in the area code. And it'll be 3rd down and 6. So Dixon comes back in the football game. Screen to Smith is the call. LaMonica. Flag is down. He goes, and it's incomplete. Lanier.
Encroachment defense. Number 61.
But Curly Culp
5-yard
made
penalty.
contact before the snap. And so a bad boo-boo for Kansas City, and it'll be 3rd down and 1 instead. So Smith off tackle left on 3rd and short, waits for his block, reaches over. Buchanan made the tackle. They bring out the chains, and they got the Dave Gardner measurement. Face down. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. 9:46, and the clock is their friend, and it's running. Kind of like Prince Albert in a can. Marv Hubbard. Trap right. 1st and 10 from the Raider 49. Hubbard over midfield. And Bell will make the tackle, a gain of 3. And again, for the Raiders, time is on their side. Yes, it is. Larry Todd will sweep it to the left. Gets the handoff from LaMonica. Todd to the 45. Todd gets a 1st down. Lanier brings him down. And the Raiders Upshaw and Otto doing what they do. And it's tick, tick, tick. 8:23 to go. Clock running. 9 plays for Oakland. They've taken 4 minutes off the clock. Hubbard again. Fullback dive. Far side hash. Hubbard brought down immediately by Lynch for no gain. You praise Gene Upshaw. He takes his players on strike. Makes a bad block. How dare he? So 2nd down and 10. Halfway home. Raiders up 27-16. It wouldn't be a tribute game if the home team won easily game, right? Smith and Dixon back in the football game. Dixon will sweep it near side from the 39. Waits. And good penetration by the Kansas City line. And Bobby Bell brought him down for a loss of 4. Bob Sivis forgot that he had to make the block. And it's 3rd and 14. Wells on a medium cross. LaMonica back, throws. Wells has it at the 20. Wells to the 15. And Warren Wells gets a big gain of 30 yards. Jim Marsalis with a stop. LaMonica now 14-19 for 234. Kansas City had him dead to rights. And Wells comes through. Charlie Smith will sweep it far side from the 13. He is brought down at the 13 by Mays. But the clock continues to run. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders on a Kansas City 13. Off tackle right for Dixon. Gets the ball. Gets stood up by Lynch. And not a blade of grass more. So 3rd and 10 for the Raiders. Yeah, Warren Wells, probably not, of course, a household name like Lance Allworth. But he averaged 20 and catch in 69. So 3rd down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Wells. Short slant. They're throwing. LaMonica waits, throws. Wells, no. Marsalis knocked that one away. And the Raiders will bring out Blanda for the 30-yarder. And this is a coin flip. 4:12 to go. But they've taken 8:09 off the clock. And somewhere in Japan, someone's watching this going, eating things and taking time. Almost like you're trying to pack them in or something like that. Blanda to make it a 2-touchdown game. You betcha. That's good. And so, with 4:07 to go, Dawson needs a miracle. It's Oakland 30, Kansas City 16. McVay back deep. McVay at his 12. To the 30. Brought down at the 40 by Atkinson. And so, good field position for the Chiefs. They need 2 touchdowns. And probably to convert an onside kick sometime in the next 4 minutes. Remember, no 3 wide receiver sets. Pitts on a medium slant. Dawson back to throw. Dawson runs around. He goes near side to Holmes. And that's knocked away. So the matriculation stopped. I'm going to try the screen to Garrett. It's worked well. Dawson, far side. Garrett has it. 35-yard line. Over the 40. Midfield. He's got the first down and a little bit more. As Lasky brings him down for a gain of 13. So 1st and 10 for for the Chiefs. They'll go hurry up. 3:41 to go. Clock running. Ball on the Raider 47. Now Holmes on the screen. They want to go near side. And he's got it at midfield. Has he got room? He's got blockers. 40. 35. First down. And that's a gain of 14. So the matriculation continues. 3:17, clock running. Taylor on a medium slant. Oakland blitzes. Dawson throws. No. The Raiders blitz 3 and doubled Frank Pitts, so Dawson had the ideal situation, but Otis Taylor couldn't grab it. And it's 2nd and 10. 2:59 to go. The Raiders up by 14, 30-16. Arbanis on a short cross. Dawson waits, and it's picked off by Dave Grayson and brought down at the 21 for no return. And so John Madden, in his second season as the head coach of the Oakland Raiders, looks like he's about ready to face the Purple People Eaters of Bud Grant's Minnesota Vikings down in New Orleans. Dixon, fullback dive. Chiefs are going to have to take their timeouts right now. Dixon stood up by Bell for 1. And the Chiefs don't call time. Trap right to Smith. Charlie brought down by Bell, and we go to the 2-minute warning. So 3rd down and 9. Short hitch to Biletnikoff. Oakland going for the knife. No! And they'll punt. Well, you never know. Kansas City did not take any timeouts. Oakland goes 3 and out. Eyeshide to punt to Mitchell. Stands on his 10. Mitchell to his 37, brought down at the 41 or the 39. So they have 98 seconds. They have all 3 timeouts. They need to score. They need the onside kick, and they can score again. Pitts on a medium fly, 1st and 10. Has it, 45 at Oakland. Wilson with the tackle. It's a gain of 18. Frank Pitts, 6 catches, 103 yards. Which future Raider had his own music genre? Why does Lester Hayes ring a bell for that? I'm sure I'm wrong. First and 10, 92 seconds to go. Garrett on the screen. Let's see what they get with it. It's worked. Dawson rolls. Far side, incomplete. 1:10 to go. 2nd and 10. Pitts on a long slant and go. Dawson has all day. He's got Pitts at the 25. 20. Timeout coming for Kansas City, but it's a gain of 26. 1:01 to go, and they're already on the Oakland 17. Holmes on a screen, near side. Dawson throws. He's got it. 15, 10, touchdown, Kansas City. And there's a chance. There's a chance. Wow. Apparently D. Scott Howard took the Lenny Dawson Freskin cigarette to half a little too seriously. Doesn't everybody love the Ray guy? And so it's a 8-point game. And of course, there's no 2-point conversion set up in this. Here it is again. And so 30-22, 53 seconds to go. Here comes the extra point. Stenerud makes it. Oakland's going to watch the onside here. 53 seconds. 30-23 Raiders. Lenny, 18-27, 270 yards and 2 scores. Stenerud does the onside. It is taken by Oakland. No, it's not. It's recovered by Kansas City. And they have a chance. 46 seconds to go. Halub, the center, does the all-state play because he was in good hands. Garrett on the screen. Dawson, far side. Garrett, 40-yard line. Has it. 50, over midfield to the Raider 41. They go hurry up. 35 seconds to go. 1st and 10. Taylor on a medium out. No audible. Lenny waits. Throws. Taylor's got it. Taylor will be tackled by Brown. Out of bounds. 21 seconds to go. So Dawson 20 of 29 for 301 and 2 scores. The ball is on the Oakland 26. They can stop it twice. They can use the middle of the field. Pitts on a medium slant. Leonard waits, throws, caught! 10, 5, touchdown Kansas City! Frank Pitts scores! The comeback of comebacks. And the Chiefs are down by 1. Ben Davidson needs to spear somebody. Here it is again. The Minnesota Vikings are shot. So Stenerud to tie it. Yes! Well, in Action PC football faction, no lead to save. 30-30. Atkinson from his 5. Atkinson to the 20. Atkinson over his 30. And the Raiders have 6 seconds to go. Wells on the bomb. LaMonica going for it all. Wells off his shoulder, and we'll play overtime. Kansas City gets the kick. And if you have your doubts about this game, I don't think they've been settled at all by this. Oakland was up 30-16 with 4:07 to go. Dawson to Holmes to make it a 1-score game. Kansas City gets the onside kick and then hits Pitts for a 26-yarder to tie. And so Leonard, 21 for 30, 327 yards. What a quarterback duel for the one for the ages here. They'll play for the return. Upman at the 15. 20, 30, 35, 40. Midfield, over midfield. He might go. He might go. No, but he sets it up for a return of 62. And Jan Stenerud and Miss Piggy are singing in the bullpen. The Raiders couldn't make the stop. And Bobby Bell to the 24 of Oakland. Holmes. Fullback dive. Brought down by Otto at the 21, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for Kansas City. Garrett. Fullback dive from the 21. Garrett to the 20. Garrett gets a gain of 7 and a first down. So the Oakland defense, I think, started a party and they failed to show up. Ben Davidson needs to spear his own team, Scott, at this point. 14:02 to go in overtime. Holmes. Trap right. Trying to get to the middle of the field. And Holmes brought down at the line. No gain. 2nd and 10. They spot him on the right hash, as a matter of fact. Dawson to Garrett. Sweeping left. Near side, Garrett waits for a block, gets it. He is brought down by Keating at the 10. And so now, on 3rd down, they'll trot out Stenerud to win the ballgame. Now, Christmas 1971, if Stenerud makes that kick, the Chiefs beat the Dolphins. Instead, he missed the kick and ruined Christmas dinner. Stenerud from 27 yards to win the game. Kick is up. Chiefs win. So the Chiefs scored twice in the last minute, force overtime, and win the game. But really, this was all about paying homage to Lenny Dawson. And Dawson gave a performance worthy of a Hall of Famer. Against their fiercest rivals, he goes 21 for 30, 327 yards. He throws 3 passes for 25 yards or more, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, sacked 3 times. Garrett, 12 carries, 44, 6 catches for 92. That was a classic. LaMonica not bad in his own right. 14 for 22, 234. The scoring, with 4:07 to go, was 30-16 Oakland. And then Kansas City, 3 scores, including the game winner from Stenerud, with 20 from 27 to make it 33-30. And so Lenny Dawson now belongs to the ages, and you could tell he was just a special guy. For those of us who watched on Inside the NFL all those years, he and Nick Buoniconti were a great pairing. But Lenny, probably because of Joe Namath being in New York, really an underappreciated quarterback. Hopefully we've shown you what he could do. Baseball tomorrow. I'm Ron Juckett. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you the next time. So long, everybody.